and welcome to part 2 of my BFB Never Split series. Sorry if there's any background noise, one of my family members is in the shower, so sorry if you guys can hear that. Don't think you'll be able to. But yeah, as you can see by 2 here, this is the second part of the series. Now, if you remember, last time we left off on a rejoin vote. Also, sorry that you already saw this screen beforehand. I accidentally clicked after pressing start. But here we are. So 8 ball, 998 votes, bracelet, you can read it out yourself. Give you guys a minute. Just skip ahead 5 seconds if you ended up watching BFB 11, the legitimate one. Yeah, this will be episodes 11 through 20, as you can see by the title. But yeah, let's go. So Leafy, get the heck out of here. And let's put her back down. So the reason I think that she rejoined, because I don't really know the exact reasoning, I think it's because people were big fans and really wanted more of her on the show. So we're gonna have to keep her happy. Anyways, this contest is to get to the top of the stairs and press the button. Pretty simple, right? Well, last team to do so, up for elimination. You can see who's familiar with Walker, Tennis Ball, Balloony, Dora, Pie, Foldy, Flower, Bommy, and CGI Needle, because she at Leafy's little photo cake back there. She was gifted it. Also, Clock just randomly disappeared, and so did Saw. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, matches out the game. Didn't get a slice of burger. Boo, so sad. I don't like much anyways. But yeah, similar reasoning to Pencil from the last part. Abusive toward her teammates, including Fanny, Lightning, and Demon Spongy from Team Ice Cube. And controlling. Very controlling. Not as bad as Pencil, though. But, we'll just plop her down on Leafy's old seat since she's gone now. Also, sorry for the low-quality bracelety image. And Stapy and David and Y and Dayball and Robody. I couldn't think of anything better. Also, sorry that Nickel has the little hand under him. But, yeah. Basically, got find the imposter on your team, and the last team to do so will be up for elimination. Everybody's been swapped around to different teams. People have been swapped around to different teams, and basically just gotta find who isn't real. Wrong 3 times, you lose. Yeah, whoever has a little hand, that's who they proved as the imposter. Very simple. Also, yes, Saw and Clock did not complete. I guess no, they didn't compete because they weren't really present for this. But yeah, anyways, cool fact, Fiery Jr. got exactly 10,000 votes. So that's cool. He's eliminated. Everybody else got soup. Not entire bowls or anything, but anyways, sorry for the typo here. I meant to fix after my first recording failed, but didn't. But yeah, he was just overall rude. He also just didn't even do anything at all. Just had everyone suspicious. Among Us reference and the last job was also who said Among Us reference? That was weird. Probably the cat. Well, anyways, we'll just flip our body on the side and pop Fiery Junior on him. We don't have anywhere better to put him. We cannot put him on full on desk. And there's only really 9 desks. So 4 is gonna renovate that soon. But not now. Anyways, yeah. As you can see, bit of chaos. But hey, Saw's back. And she has a new pink handle. It's very nice. Good job, Saw. Yeah, so there was a giant lava flood this episode. Giant lava flood. It was huge. So I'll explain how everyone survived, because you're probably wondering how the heck anyone managed to survive that except Fiery, because... Oh, and Puffball. And I guess Saw. and maybe Dora too. Maybe you know how. Or black hole. But I'll explain that. Or needle. Anyways, yeah. So we'll just start from better naming and leave off more losers. So yeah, tennis ball, Blocky, and robot flower all climbed up on a tree. Woody managed to find an emerald in Ford's eyeball. Don't question me how the physics and the logic works in that. Uh, team, however the heck you pronounce that. Also, Ice Cube's tiny now. Very, very small boy. Girl. Uh, well, book kind of sacrificed himself to throw Ice Cube and Taco on the shed, or the bathrooms. I always call it the shed on accident. And the other five dug underground to hide, using Lollipop's multi-purpose fork repellent, aka the lava repellent, because it can also do that. Death Pack, they kind of got eaten by four. Uh, Not in the way you expect, but because they thought there would be an emerald in there. No, we know they tried to save Pillow because four got pissed off and ate her for some reason. Four is a creature of the abyss. We don't know. There was, yeah, she's attached to string. One moment, my dog went inside. And I can't really pause it, so. I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have to redo the recording after that. I don't care. But yeah, Foldy just kind of climbed off the top of Bell. Flower got onto Cloudy's little pile. Also, you're wondering how Cloudy didn't survive despite him being a flying contestant and Lightning. Well, Lightning was out of energy, was on the ground when the lava flood started. And Cloudy was kind of underground and kind of got surrounded by lava along with the rest of his team. Oh, and Nickel also got eaten by Rocky to refuel him. They needed acid to dig through, so yeah. It's not like they could just dig out because they forgot the shovels. I mean, Spongy got on his spaceship. Fiery, he swims in lava, obviously. Leafy ended up getting on top of the bathrooms. And so did Needle. Toby. Stop. Sorry. And yeah. So everyone ended up surviving. Anyways, yeah. Face prize. Happy dogs. So yeah, these are basically everyone's happy thoughts. Tacos got sacrificed, even though it's not really happy. Ice Cube, Gady, is her being safe, imagining she's safe. Forgot to mention this, but Saw screams the word 8 now, instead of just saying it like starting episode 8. Also, I removed all the little side note bubbles because they were really distracting. Teardrop, hers was smashing the nose, and then Pill comes up and says, "You can't do that." So she attacks her and smashes her. I don't mean it in the way you think, you psychos. Lollipop is just Donut calling himself her stupid nickname because she's immature. I never liked Lollipop, not even after the split happened. And the book was Winning Dream Island. Yeah, Dora didn't do anything and only won the stare contest for them, and was pretty much the most useless member of the battle for BFB besides David. And Fiery Jr. And Loser. And Bracelety. I would say and Stavy and Y, but they're actually pretty decent characters. But yeah, Dort goes up there. Anyways, now you gotta get back to 4. Sorry, I forgot to delete that side note bubble, but the lava's gone, but all the plant life is dead. So yeah, not everyone got revived. And if you're wondering how the heck Gady managed to die, well, the lava got emptied and kind of dumped into Ford's eyeball for some reason. Again, he's a creature of the abyss, don't question him. And Gady got hit by all the lava and burned to death. Anyways, yeah, apparently Naily, Coiny, those guys were alive the whole time. But Spongy ended up getting eliminated in this one. Or Spongy. Sponge Boy. Sponge Boy me Bob. Anyways, if you're wondering, wait, where's the prize for them? Speck of dust. So tiny can't even see it. Now, cool twist. Loser ends up climbing through Spongy, and they end up exiting the exit. So Spongy and Loser are kind of having to rejoin the game, which makes some contestants pretty mad, but they remember that they gotta do the battle for the BFDI. Unlike what they did in BFB 29, like the canonical BFB 29, where they said, like, oh, well, what if it never split? And then it's just everybody quits the show except 14 of them. Remember, this is like an AU kind of thing, so don't take any of this too seriously. But yeah, there's the new exit seating. And Loser will just join Beep since that's his second week. That's also the least populated team. But this challenge is to make tea for X's tea party. So now I'm gonna start having to make up my own things for every episode, so this is gonna suck. So I'm gonna have to start explaining literally everyone's death, everybody's character changes. And yeah, it's gonna suck. Anyways, yeah. And everybody's progress on the challenge. So free food, as you can see, got first. We'll just start with the first, second, third, that kind of stuff. Well, she ended up being uh, boiling water on her face, but she managed to live because, she's paper. She'll live. Theirs is just Puffball's Barf, which Puffball Barf is actually pretty good, apparently. It tastes like Skittles for some reason. Don't question me, I just made that up randomly on the spot for no reason. I just got regular tea made by Flour, which Flour is an excellent tea chef, apparently. Also, they kind of use bubble. They could just pop bubble at one point. By Snowball. Spongy ended up falling on top of Gelatin and absorbing his lifeblood. Oh crap, skipped her name, whatever. But they ended up using a chunk of gelatin as their tea, which, Jello isn't that bad. Especially long Jello. Lime isn't that bad. But yeah, better namers. Sorry, I'm sick. They just ended up making the basic tea, but of course, water. They dropped the tea kettle and it ended up, electronics and water don't mix well, Yeah. Fifth place, we got fifth place. Death Pact. They just use basic water. Yeah. Unpronounceable name, which is what we'll just call that team up there. They ended up using Fiery to melt a chunk of lollipop off. And she ended up dying, but they quickly recovered her. So she ended up dying, but, yeah. And yeah, so Ice Cube, because of the heat, melted to death. Oh, and then these guys made an unidentifiable substance that was absolutely putrid and somehow managed to beat Rocky's barf. In terribleness. But this is going to be an eliminated contestant vote. So all the eliminated contestant votes will just pop. So Pencil voted Leafy because she didn't like Leafy that much. Opposite of Ice Cube, essentially. Yeah. I just didn't really like how rude Eggy was to Clock. Body, just same reasoning. 8-Ball, didn't like how Clock has an 8 on him, which is biased to favorite numbers. Pretty hypocritical if you ask me. Stabia voted Leafy for being a bossy bot. If you got the reference, you get the reference. David ended up voting Eggy because similar reasons. Match also ended up voting Leafy because she just stuck with Pencil. because they're, besties, swaggy, all that kind of bullcrap. Uh, Fiery Jr. and Dora, again, voted Eggy for the same reason. So, yeah, Eggy's out. This is because I think that she would be out due to being argumentative with Leafy all the time and no one really liking her after all. But hey, at least those three over there got no votes, and her. Dang it. I'll swap those around once I make this slideshow public. Anyways, we'll just put Eggy right there because the exit sounds bad. Now, the reason it was only contestant votes is, surprise, new contestant joining. So we're just taking the votes from Teapot 1 here. So, Rubber Spatula got the least votes. Shampoo, kitchen sink, scissors, snare drum. Conch shell, boom mic. Clapboard, leak, 9-ball. Clock? Camera, blender. Onigiri, which is half of them down already. I'm so sorry that I edited correctly here. I could do anything better. Disky, VHSC, income tax return document, salt lamp PDA, anger, tape, shopping cart, battery, avocado, price tag, non-existent, and finally our good boy winner. Because these are the same votes again. So he gets a mangosteen, and yeah, I think it's because he's a brand new character, and people in this timeline at least would like to see how he viewed Loser. So this contest is to essentially find X in the forest because he got lost on his way to Tea Party. That's why you need to make tea, boys. Anyways, also, wait, never mind. I was gonna say losers couldn't come because they had 8 members, but I remembered, Eggy's gone now, so yeah. But yeah, Beep ends up winning the contest, and yay, they get winner. So yeah, next challenge is to keep your tower up as long as you can. Oh, also I forgot to explain the deaths. So yeah, Spongy ended up falling on the spikes in the evil forest again. Yes, it's the evil forest. Which means the return of Evil Leafy. Very nice. Old characters coming back like Nines and Evil Leafy. TV ended up falling down, cracking, died. And Pillow was murdered by Evil Leafy. But Black Hole was able to take care of that problem. But yeah. Anyways, keep your tower up for as long as you can. First team to have tower fall, up for elimination. Yeah. Any significant character changes? No. Yeah, Bomby was used by Gelatin as like a bomb to blow up for food tower, so they got in a big fight. Marker and Donut ended up fighting and falling out of the tower. And Dust Pact, well, their tower fell as you saw and ended up crushing everybody or making them fall to their deaths, like Bottle and Pie. Everyone else just ended up getting crushed. Black Hole, no, he doesn't get crushed. He kind of just absorbed a chunk of the tower. Anyways, yippee. Also, this is the first part of Loser and Winner's new character arc, where essentially they're just kind of trying to catch up from the past, but not really going too well because they kind of lost all their not family, but all their history and dynamic. Or, you know. But yeah, so Pie's eliminated, and today's prize is pickles. Who doesn't love pickles? I sure as hell love pickles in my mouth. Anyways, yeah, Pie didn't do much of a blow up periodically. Also, there's not going to be any real bias here. I'm going with what I think that would be the most likely character to be voted out. Pie just seems the most likely because, she was the first voted out in the canonical timeline of the Power of Two. So I just assumed it'd be her. So yeah, she didn't do much of a blow up periodically. She never even won a contest for a team like Dora. But yeah, she was just going in front of Eggy and by Stapy. Next up is to Grow X's Garden. There we got decent point amounts. But with negative 95 votes and being in space, yeah. Unpronounceable name ended up losing. Now, Team Ice Cube was also in space, but they were in the cardboard ship, so they didn't burn to death. Unpronounceable name was also in a cardboard ship that they made, but it wasn't as good. so it didn't really get rid of heat that well, so they had to bring in homemade air conditioners. But yeah, I went with the most reasonable ones to burn to death in this kind of occasion. The rest of them ended up kind of finding shelter. And if you're wondering how TV and Robot Flower died, again, it's because they overheated. Same with Remote. Also, her batteries kind of exploded and melted her from the inside, so pretty gruesome, but going with the rules of science here. Yeah, looking at the votes, book was eliminated. That's personally a bit of personal bias. Oxygen to breathe. Now, I decided to give a bit of a better reason than I don't like book, because I do not like book in the slightest. I assume that, for new reasoning, because I have a bit of bias, dislike if you want, hate on me if you want, I just think that she felt really guilty after everything that happened with Taco, which, yeah, I assume that would happen. She kind of just asked the viewers to get out of the vote, like to just make her fail the vote. Yeah, pretty sad. I actually kind of felt bad for her after writing this too. But yeah, we'll just put her over here by Ice Cube, or not Ice Cube. I keep calling her Ice Cube, Braceley, because nobody really wanted to sit by her because everyone hates her now, which is totally unjustified. I hate Book too, but God, at least she apologized. Sorry. But yeah, Braceley just wanted to hear more about Ice Cube. And our last cause of the day is Cool as Sundown. As you can tell, these were all taken from the original BFB, except for 16, because But yeah, as usual, for an a ludicrous amount of points for dumb reasons. And yeah, our literal least amount of points lost because they didn't really do much because they were in space. It kind of cooled down the sun pretty well. The literal most votes anybody had was negative 4,918 points. That's totally logical. But yeah, with negative 2,575,645,785, all end with multiples of 5 except for the billion spot. Yeah, free food's out. So yeah, we'll get to this part in a bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, like I said last time. And who will be eliminated? Who do you think's gonna be eliminated? Of the entire team of free food, who will be eliminated? What kind of character arcs is there right now? Who knows? It's up to you all to decide in your own weird ass headcanons. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Again, like and subscribe if you really want to, but I don't care if you do or not. But yeah, thanks for watching. Check out the previous part if you didn't see it already. And yeah, bye.